Big old tits. Did not mean to do that. Fuck's sake. Big old titties. Fuck's sake. Just pissing oil through here. Oh. They can't reach here. There. Maybe we should just build a ladder down here. God damn. God damn. And in fact, I think I'll probably dig through here anyway, you know, so that we can get a bit of this carbon dioxide coming through. Why not? Let's do it there, though. There's lots of carbon dioxide over here that could be flowing into the base and feeding our slicksters. Which I am fine with. Ginger PP, yes, only half. We striked again. We struck again, rather. We striked again. Christ. We did it, alright? I didn't mean to, but we did. Ginger BP, you bastard. That really hurts, you know? By the way, I was going to use some metal tiles in here, or some plastic tiles or something, and then I looked at our resource and just thought, ah, fuck it, I'll just use granite. So all these central tiles in here, all these central lines are all granite, so it won't be the most efficient cooling, but it should be fine for what we need. Should be okay. Right. Yeah, so I want to get a bit more oil in here, but I'll take it from down here, rather than... I know, it looks like we've killed off all our fish anyway. All of our pacus from down here seem to have died. Fair enough. I think we'll have got all the eggs from them anyway, so that's fine. Although, in fact, all of our pacus have died. They've all died at once. Interesting. Interesting. They all just died in one fell swoop. God. I'm drinking coffee, but I shouldn't be really. I've got a big glass of orange juice here. Get them vitamins in me. Our load time's starting to take a little bit longer nowadays. Jesus. It's one thing I miss about a fresh start of the colony. The load time's like instant. Come on, game. Hurry up. Rip run? What do you mean? Rip run? Eh? Why is my game not loading? What's going on? There we go. Okay, back to load screen. Ah, no, just in a quick load. We had a mass killing off of our pacus, and these were all incubated to 100%, but they're not working for some reason. Why are they not hatching out? Oh, there we go. It's flopping time, motherfucker. That is not very active flopping. Come on, get in this water. There we go. Where the fuck are you going? How are they... Where... What the fuck is going on? Right, first of all, where the fuck did this smooth hatch come from? Second of all, how are they flopping over this pitcher pump, over the top of it? Over this layer, nonetheless. Not down here, but over here. I'm now going to have 3 more Pacus going down into this feckin' oil. Of which there isn't enough for them. Clay, what the fuck? Fuck's sake! How can they move over there? Piss on it. For fuck's sake, honestly. What the hell? That collision AI, I know. The hell was that all about? It sucks. Oh well, it's done now. Fuck it. Okay. On a plus note, we've got an absolute shit ton of pinch pepper nuts here, which is nice. And some free meat, which is always good. So we'll get this built, and we'll get this filled up with some oil. We'll let them collect this oil, and then once we've collected all this, we'll just seal it up. I'll also... let's see. We have got a bottle empty down here, but I'm going to put that to like a priority 1 for now. And we'll sweep up all this as well and map it all up. Get all this collected. Now that I think this has all been done, we can do this flooring. And we're out of coal again, which sucks. Probably using some of our hydrogen reserves at the minute. Where have we got some more coal that we can get to easily? This down here. Quite a big patch in here, and I think we've killed off all the Dracos in there now anyway. Where else have we got some decent amounts of coal? This is the only thing, because we had lots of slime biome, I've not dug into much coal biome, much igneous. So I've not got a lot of the normal resource I'd have. Maybe I'll dig out all this crap. This was like when we were still dicking about learning stuff at the beginning of the game, so I think what we'll do, we'll get rid of all this. For starters. Get rid of all this crap, I don't want it. And we'll deconstruct all these buildings. And we'll dig out some of the coal that's in here, I think. Because why not? Honestly. Check Discord, it will make you happy. What's this? What am I looking at on Discord? What is that? Is that like some sort of fried chicken or something? What is that? I'm just going to show you what Scythe has sent me, guys. Tell me your interpretations of what this is. It looks like homemade southern fried chicken or something. That's what it looks like. Homemade, peppery, spicy goodness, home fried, deep fried, greasy, sexy chicken. Am I right? Because that's what it looks like. Let's go back to the game. It's homemade fried chicken. Yes! Excellent. Excellent work, Scyther. At first, I thought it was a massive pile of deep fried shit. But on closer inspection, when I saw all the pepper, I knew. Very nice. With 600 kilograms of plastic, you can put them back. Put them back. Put what back, Max? What are we talking about? Can you show off your hatch farm a little? Played a little update myself. I barely got a single smooth hatch egg. Yeah, we've got 2 hatch ranches here. This was the one where I was using to breed hatches. So I used this top branch here to breed stone hatches, and then when I had stone hatches, I fed them gold, I think it was, to get me smooth hatches. And then as soon as I had a smooth hatch, I wrangled them down to our bottom hatchery down here. And then any others that we get, I just store a few eggs in these different places and store some eggs down here and kill them off and stuff. I've had wrangle commands out here for ages. I really do need some more ranches. But yeah, it's not really that tricky, mate. It's just you need to feed them the right thing. Feed them the right thing, and you know you'll get your different hatches. We've got a few sage hatches from feeding some dirt to hatches as well. So we've got some sage hatches down here for when I want to feed them my fertilizer, which I should probably start doing soon. Really, I could start doing it now. In fact, I wonder how well you can feed them wild. Like what the food rate is if they're wild. Let's check that little spreadsheet of R9s. We do have a little spreadsheet that I refer to. So sage hatches, veggie diet. The tamed daily food consumption is 140 kilos, and they excrete coal at 1-to-1 ratio. That's if they're tame. What if they're wild? That's what I would like to know. What if they're wild? Do they even eat food properly if they're wild? I don't really know. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Sindane, sorry buddy, I didn't see you come in. How's it going, mate? How are you? Kind of missing eco days. Me too, buddy. I was thinking that the other day. That's why I messaged you the other night. I was like, you know, how's it going? Because I felt like we've not checked in much since we stopped playing eco. So I thought I'd say hello the other day. Right. I'm just going to make a little hatch island here. How do you make hatches produce more coal? Mine on strike. Make sure they're not overcrowded, Sindane. And get them tame, and then you just that's all they do really. The benefit of sage hatches, they apparently convert it at a 1-to-1 ratio, but I think that might only be if they're tame. Then that's probably only if they're tame. I figured what to feed them, like you said. It's not that tricky. However, keeping them from overcrowding and manual incubating challenge I'd hope you've solved by now. Not really, mate. All I basically do, because hatches have quite a long life expectancy, like they live to 100, so you don't have to do it that frequently. So all I do is I'll keep my 8 hatches in here, and then I'll put a compactor somewhere else and set it to priority 9 for all my hatch eggs. Like over here, I've got a little buffer for smooth hatches for when these 2 need to be replaced. I don't have lots of smooth hatches because they eat a lot of metal, basically. And there's only so much refined metal that I really want at the moment. So I just have like 2 or 3 smooth hatches, and the rest I just collect the eggs. And then I either kill them off in my little killing room down here, which is what this is for. And then I just eat the meat. Or as I say, I leave them in like my little holding rooms, my little backup rooms. Then when I need to wrangle some fresh ones in, I can. But it's something I've not bothered tinkering with yet because it happens so infrequently. It's the same with Drekos. Drekos live for 150 cycles. So like these I've had for ages up here now, and they're only halfway to needing replacing. Well, meanwhile I've got a load more down here ready to go, and I've got eggs in these fridges for when I need them as well. So, you know, I'm not worried about replacing them really. I should really check that I've not lost some. Like, I'm missing 2 Drecos in here, so all I'll do is I'll wrangle 2 Drecos. These 2. And they should go into here. So yeah, I've not really figured out a way to not need to use loads of micromanagement for it yet. It's just sort of, it is what it is. Every now and again I'll do a bit of a mass culling as well and kill off a load of them. And I'll just get some free meat. Which is nice. Right, I need to do something about priorities because things are just not getting done at all. So I'm gonna knock everything down on a lot of these things. And I want building to be up at the same sort of level. I need more building stuff getting done. Let's see if we can crack on with this a bit quicker. How much coal have we got at the minute? I've got fuck all again. Really need to start feeding my sage hatch, I think. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but I'm going to see if I can make them all wild again first. So if we do that, and then let's wrangle all these and see what happens. These are all tame at the minute because they've hatched from eggs, but if I wrangle them all and drop them out here, then we should be alright. Same old here, life. Oni and Overwatch. Overwatch, is that? Nice in transition. Most people just use a hard cut. Never heard of nega shine bugs. Yeah, they're just they don't output any light. They just give you lots of decor, basically. I need another automation mini update. I dislike having multiple grills to cook multiple foods. I'm sure they'll add automation for creatures also. Evan Flow. Yeah, I think somebody mentioned something in the forums the other day about having. There's going to be more options for grills soon because they need more cooking ingredients, more cooking recipes. Yeah, that's not the sort of concern I have for this game, really. I want this game to stop being so micro focused. I want this game to be what it started out being, which was a simulation on building bases and using elements. It's now becoming derpy as fuck for the masses, which is, oh, let's get loads of cute stuff in here. And although that's fun to play with for a bit, it doesn't give you much longevity to the game. Like, once you've wrangled your hatches once, you're probably not going to want to do it again in a hurry. Same with a lot of the other critters. I want them to add more content. I want them to add more content that provides bigger builds. That's what I want. But I don't really give a shit about food. Food is just one of those things you have to do. It certainly isn't something that excites me in the game. Do you know what I mean? So, but nice if you just set 3 things to continue since they'll make all 3 as materials become available. Food-wise, you mean? That's sort of what we did. We've got mushrooms up here, barbecue down here, and barbecue down here. So when we get an influx of meat, they just cook a load of barbecue, and that's it. That's how I approach it anyway. I don't worry too much about food. I mean, we've got 800 odd kilocalories. That's fine for me. We've got shitloads of food. It's just not an importance. It's not interesting to me, the food. I appreciate the reply, man. Definitely speaks. Done play side to refine the whole ranch and stuff a lot more. Yeah, I agree, Nick. I agree, buddy. It does need a bit of work. It needs a bit of love, I think. We need a sensor that can detect entities in a room and stuff like that. That'd make it a lot easier. Nice to Sudro, nice. The wrangling update was just okay to me. Give me more to explore, find and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same, Tulsa. I'm exactly the same. I always thought the focus was survival base building life. When the game first came out, No, it was a totally different entity. Like, if you look back to the earliest builds of this game, it was all about, right, here's your materials, this is what you've got in the world, build something great with that. And then the more fluff they've added to the game, in fact, the less exciting it's become. Like, don't get me wrong, I love, whenever there's a new update, I love tinkering with all the new shit, I always do. But a lot of the stuff, once you've done it once, you'll probably not do it again, or at least you won't do it in the same way, it won't give you much excitement. Whereas back in the day, you had to build bases that, you know, could function as efficiently as possible with the limited resource that you had. Now it's like, I don't know. Like this, the critter update to me, I really hope for a little bit more, to be honest, but we'll see. It's still early, you know, you never know what else is going to become of the game. But at the moment, it leaves a little bit to be desired for me. Like, the micromanagement that comes from wrangling, not a fan. Not a fan at all. And it says a lot when our end game base is going to be all ranchers and farmers. Not like scientists or technicians, it's going to be wranglers. Ranching and farming, that's it. That sucks a little bit of dick if you ask me. But hey ho, who knows? Who knows what will come of it? Fuck, I really need some more coal urgently. I didn't really want to dig into this chlorine area, but I might as well. Fuck it. Yeah, let's mop these out if we can. And let's deconstruct all this crap. We'll start getting some of this dug out. Because I've got a bit of coal around here, I might as well get to. We'll dig you out, get rid of you. Might be able to just cheekily mop this up if we're lucky. Yeah. Nice. And listen, I can bitch and moan about, you know, clay all day long, and the fact of the matter is I've still put a lot of time into this game. It still attracts me a lot to this game. There's a lot of things that I like about it. It's just every now and again I wonder why they've done the things they've done. But I think that happens to anybody that follows an early access game. Like, at times you're thinking, why isn't this game exactly what my image of the game is? And that's just being childish, I suppose. Why didn't they incorporate the game exactly how I wanted them to do it? Damn it, Clay, you know? So, need to maybe not be such a brat in that sense. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game I wish they'd done differently. But who knows? Balance changes and tweaks over time and stuff. You never know how it's going to fully play out. Damn it, Clay. I want more good stuff for free. None of your fridges are powered. No, none of them seem to. They're in a sterile area, so I don't bother powering them. They're full of carbon dioxide and hydrogen in here, so... Meat time! Delicious. Who's mastered their job? Devon. There's another one. Rowan. Rowan, have you done this yet? You have. Not done this yet. Done that. You've done that. You've not done this. Okay, Rowan. Where are you, bastard? Okay, we'll just get this swept up and then we'll get this closed off. I might pump some of the gas out of here. I think I might do that. Just to make it a bit tidier. Then we'll get this sealed up. It should be predominantly filled with polluted oxygen, this ultimately. Oh, big old motorbike going past. We need eggs to not drop out of fridges. Yeah, a way to permanently store eggs would be nice. I did try storing them in like super cold temperatures, but even that didn't seem to fix it. Whether I was doing something wrong, I don't know, but I tried cooling them to like -60 and they still hatched. So, got to a point last game where I was just like, I don't want to build a natural gas system, I don't want to build another water killing system, so I took a big break. That's the thing, Tulslow. It's sort of what I've been saying for a while. You end up just repeating the same things. It's why I'm so lackadaisical with this game, right? When you watch me play, you'll notice my focus is probably not what it should be. And for new players watching me play the game, they must be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He doesn't give a shit about oxygen, he doesn't give a shit about food, doesn't give a shit about a lot of things. Like, I play this differently to a lot of new players because I don't give a shit about a lot of the stuff that is new and interesting to people because I've done it so many times. So I want them to bring out more kit, more stuff, more things that we can use. That's what I want as a, you know, an experienced player, or don't know what you call it, someone that's put some time in. Like my focus on this game, like slime lung, fuck it, I don't care. It doesn't scare me. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. There's ways around it. So it's a bit like, I can understand Clay not pandering the game to players like me because I'm an experienced player. They want to make it interesting and new for new players, and there's a lot of stuff for a new player to come to this game to deal with and to try and learn and understand. But I wonder if it's somewhat overwhelming with all the extra shit in it. That's my feeling on it. But why isn't the game made exactly like I want it to? Exactly, Heckins, yeah. Oh, I'm having a hot flush. I'm getting roasting. Oh, I'm feeling peaky. Gamer seeks automated hydroponics and vat-grown meat. Oh, shit. Doesn't give a shit about my feelings. What do you mean? Basically, he's never given a shit about slime lung since the beginning. Not really. He's always been like, fuck slime lung, go dupes. Yeah. Hey, listen, I love this game, I do. I wouldn't have put so much time into this game if I didn't have, you know, a fondness for it. But the fact is, I am always a bit concerned about whether this game is turning into a Stardew Valley-esque farming game or a dupe survival game. Like, the fact of the matter is, when you start a game, it's, oh no, your spaceship has crashed in the middle of this asteroid, you must survive. Now it's, hey, we need to crossbreed 15 different types of animal for no real reason, for no real benefit. Other than, hey, you can get bleachstone and oxylite now, which is fucking useless. So, we'll see. We'll see what comes of the balance changes and stuff in the future. And we'll see what new critters they add. I mean, it may well be that when they add 2 more new types of critter, it all locks together into some glorious, you know, glorious ecosystem that I'll be really excited to build. But until then, we've just sort of got what we've got now. Which is fine. This is fine. I do need to get a bit more coal. I'm just sort of not being asked to do it. There's a massive amount of it up here. We've also got a big patch here. I should just dig some of this out. Let's get some of this dug out now. Why not? How should I do this? Yeah, we'll just get all that dug out. That'll be good. That'll give us quite a lot of coal. Life getting hot flashes, the menopause. I said that before, Heckins. I'm poorly at the minute. I'm not well, so I keep getting flushes. I said it's like I'm some menopausal woman. I'm cold one minute and then scorching hot the next. I'm not too well at the moment, guys. I did say at the start of the stream, I'm not feeling too good. Oh, piss on a dick. I started pumping that water. That is not what I wanted to do. Shit all over it. We can actually get this door sealed up now anyway, this side sealed. In fact, we can get this top sealed as well, I think. That should be fine. Play needs game modes for release, or at least a tutorial that shows off all the different systems. Yeah, there'll definitely be stuff like that. Definitely. I mean, I'm assuming they'll add stuff like that. Anyway, I think it'd be crazy if they don't. There's too much shit in the game for there not to be some sort of detailed guide. Okay, let's see if we can do a cheeky mop here and just get rid of all this crap.